If you search for how to make a girl like you, you'll find some people say you need to have a strong body, others say you need money, and some say you need to learn seduction. But when we look at reality, most people who enter healthy relationships and attract girls don't have any of these things. This is because attracting women is easier than you think. All you need to do is forget all those superficial tips and return to the basic principles of attraction. In this video, we'll walk through step by step and explain everything you need to know to make any girl and desire you. The power of your mindset. Success with women is a state of mind and nothing else, because what is in your mind will reflect in your actions. This is why when a great majority of men don't even feel they deserve the company of an attractive woman, they don't get any. The most important statement you must remember is, she feels what you feel. Women will never judge you based on your looks, words, or even how much money you have. They will always judge you based on what sort of feelings are circulating inside of you. What you feel will reflect on your personality, and when you are nervous, you have a very high chance of being rejected. But at the same time, if you were to make your approach seem very confident, she would respond to you more positively. The search for approval. The quest for validation is deeply rooted in our self-perception and self-esteem. It's a story unfolding in your mind, revolving around how you perceive yourself. Men who constantly seek approval often struggle with low self-esteem, surrendering their own power in exchange for acceptance or validation from women. As a result, they engage in any action that might avert potential rejection. Such a man is often unsure about the appropriateness of his actions, prompting him to seek validation from the woman merely to confirm he's on the right path. The instant a woman senses you're craving her approval, she could lose interest almost immediately. Bear in mind that attraction isn't a switch she can consciously flip. The desperate need for approval is a major attraction deterrent. As long as you're seeking her approval, she's unlikely to exhibit genuine interest in you. Handle rejection with confidence. Men who effortlessly attract women do not tie themselves to the outcome. Picture this. You approach a woman and get rejected, or even graver, you get rejected in front of your buddies. How would that make you feel? For many, there's nothing more devastating than facing rejection. However, those who excel at attracting women grasp that rejection is insignificant. It's merely a component of the dating landscape, and they aren't perturbed by the woman's reaction. Their primary concern is to enjoy the experience and nothing more. When you're indifferent to the outcome, you don't fret about the girl's response. Your focus remains on how to make the most out of every interaction. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Maintain self-control around women. One tendency among men that stops them from attracting a woman is the propensity to lose all sense of control at the sight of an attractive woman. A woman should never be awarded extra points merely for her looks. Physical attractiveness is something she didn't necessarily work for, so why place her on a divine pedestal? When you start behaving unusually jittery around an attractive woman, you're bound to fumble and ruin things. However, if you avoid extra niceties solely based on her looks, something interesting occurs. For example, envision a scenario where a man is engaging in a conversation with a stunning woman and praises her while also asking if she is also that advanced in the intelligence department. How does the woman process this? She's unaccustomed to such reactions. She would be wondering what you actually meant by that. And just like that, she begins to seek your validation since you didn't readily hand it over like the average guy would. Now, she'll strive to prove her worth to you because indirectly, she's been led to believe that she might not measure up. This immediately categorizes you as that unique guy. It's about understanding that no matter how strikingly beautiful a woman is, with the right approach to attraction, any woman can be captivated. The power of choice in attraction. Imagine you're a man who knows how to attract women. You're not rushing to get married. Instead, you choose the women you date rather than accepting whoever comes along. Many guys settle for less than they are worth. They have an idea of the perfect woman they'd like to be with, but when they face reality and see that their ideal woman seems unattainable, they start to settle. A guy who really understands attraction never settles. He always goes for the best and chooses the kind of woman he truly wants to date. He doesn't just accept any woman. He has high standards and sticks to them. Set and maintain high standards. A man of value puts his principles above all else, even the woman he's with. He's not afraid to step back if his principles are being violated. Let's say you're having a heated discussion with your girlfriend, and she threatens to leave you. What do? The average guy would immediately apologize. He might even do things he doesn't want to, or agree to things he actually disagrees with, just to prevent her from leaving him. But a high-value man reacts differently. He won't compromise his principles. He knows there are plenty of other options out there. He's confident in his worth and is not afraid to stand alone. Make yourself a challenge. We often overlook the things that come too easily to us. There's a significant difference in the worth we attach to things we're given effortlessly and things we strive hard to obtain. The same principle applies to relationships. Women tend to value men they have to put effort into understanding. When you don't react like the average man would, she starts to think there must be something special about you. Don't be an open book she can read in one go. One strategy involves showing interest and then quickly showing disinterest. For example, an average man might simply compliment her. He'd then wait for her reaction, and she'd probably see him as just another guy. But a high-value man would not only compliment her, but also say they might not get along. This will provoke a strong emotional reaction. She will be left wondering why. She would think that she needs to find out more about you. So, when a woman has to work for your attention, she becomes incredibly curious about you because you're not afraid to challenge her. The mindset shift for success. A common mistake many men make is to modify their behavior or lifestyle to align with the preferences of the woman they're with. This usually stems from the fear of not meeting her expectations. Adapting to a woman's preferences can be likened to a dead fish in the stream. You have no control over where you're going, and ultimately, when she decides to end things, you're left with no control at all. By reshaping your life to suit hers, you're sending a message that you view her as a higher value, and you need to change to match that value. Ultimately, you shouldn't alter who you are just to make a woman feel at ease. If she doesn't appreciate certain aspects of you, she doesn't deserve you. If she can't accept you as you are, then she's the one who needs to change. You don't need to change anything to cater to her needs, but if she wants to be with you, she definitely needs to adapt to your reality. Remember, a high-value man isn't overly concerned with other people's opinions or judgments. He shapes his own reality and follows his own course. A high-value man understands that there's no shortage of attractive women out there. He doesn't fixate on one woman putting all his hopes in her. If one woman rejects him, he knows that there are plenty of other opportunities. He sees abundance, not scarcity, when it comes to women. Now that you've learned that attracting women is actually simple, the choice is yours when to plan things out. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Attraction Alchemist, for more updates. Thanks for watching.